you girls remember the very first time you ever put on makeup? Was it your mom's lipstick? Was it maybe some pink blush that came in a kit with a little purse and some little plastic high heels? How did it make you feel? Did you feel confident? Did you feel empowered? Did it give you a glimpse into the future and make you excited to wear makeup when you got a little older? Well, that's why we're here today. We're gonna talk about makeup and we're gonna talk about how to apply makeup. And usually it's around your girls' age when girls start experimenting with makeup and wanting to wear it every day. So I've broken down the steps of how to apply makeup into hopefully steps that are easy to understand and something that you, when you're ready to add it to your daily routine, that you'll remember and it'll be an easy process. But to back up, I'm gonna talk about me and why I chose this topic and why makeup is interesting to me. I have been interested in makeup for as long as I can remember. And I've been doing my own makeup daily probably since I was in like 7th grade. I've also been entrusted to do other women's makeups for important events like quinceañeras and weddings, proms, musicals, things like that. And so here are just a few of the looks that I've done. Well, let's back up. So this is Lupe. She was going to a dance. She wanted something dramatic. This is Yolanda. She was a bride. She was getting married. She wanted something kind of simple but glamorous. This is Monet, and she was going to prom, so she wanted something kind of smoky and colorful. This is Yuvia, and she was going to a dance, and so she wanted something kind of sparkly and kind of, you know, colorful and smoky. This is a look I did on myself. I was just kind of playing around and wanted like a classic pinup look. And then here's some day-to-day looks I've done on myself. You can tell that I really like false eyelashes, I like smoky eyes, and like a more neutral lip. So I hope that by breaking these steps down into the different areas, your face, your eyes, and your lips, that it'll be easy to remember and a process that you guys can easily follow. So what you'll want to start with first is your foundation. And your foundation will be a cream or liquid, and it's going to go all over your face. And so you'll want to use a sponge or a flat brush to apply it, but before you start that, you're going to want to color match your skin. And so according to an article on Insider.com written by Taylor Tobin, she interviewed various makeup artists and various makeup brand reps, and they all basically reached the same consensus that the best way to color match your skin for foundation is to start at your cheek and then go down to your jawbone and then go down to your neck. And so by going by these 3 areas, if they all 3 match and blend in with your skin in those 3 areas, you're good to go. You've got the right color. So once you've applied your foundation all over your face, you're gonna wanna move on to your concealer, okay? And so your concealer should be 1 or 2 shades lighter than your foundation. And your concealer is gonna go right under your eyes because a lot of us have dark circles. Maybe you guys don't get enough sleep, or maybe that's just, you know, everybody's got, you know, the under eye darkness going on. So you'll dab that in, you'll blend it in with maybe like a little sponge, and then you're on your way. So then the next thing you'll want to do is you're going to want to set your entire face with powder. And so I like to use translucent powder because essentially it's clear. It has no color. So you don't have to worry about matching your foundation, your concealer. You don't have to worry about whether this is going to make you look like Snow White or whether it's going to be too dark. So translucent powder is essentially clear, and it mattifies and sets everything without the color. You'll want to use a big fluffy brush and apply that all over. Okay, so the next step in your face makeup will be your blush. And when it comes to the color of your blush, honestly, it's your face, it's whatever color you want to use. But another good rule to go by, if you have absolutely no idea where to start, is if you have like a deeper skin tone or a warmer skin tone, you might go with like reds and burgundies. And then if you have a cooler skin tone or a lighter skin tone, you might want to do like pinks or mauves. Okay? So now we've covered our face. We've got our foundation, our powder, our concealer, our blush. And so the next thing we'll want to move on to is my favorite part of makeup, which is your eyes. And when I was researching what topic I wanted to do for my first speech, for my demonstrative speech, process speech, and I decided to go with makeup. You know, makeup isn't just like interesting to me because, oh, it's so fun to be a girl and oh, I want to look pretty. I think it's interesting that makeup has been around for a long time. Matter of fact, according to an article from ancientpages.com, The ancient Egyptians were probably the first humans in recorded history to use makeup almost 4,000 years ago. And the reason I bring that up now, when we're about to transition into our eye makeup, is because ancient Egyptians focused heavily on eye makeup. As you can see, these are men. Here's a woman in the background. But even back then, the men wore eyeliner every day, because makeup to them wasn't just about, oh, I look nice and I want to wear makeup. No, cosmetics and makeup, you know, if you see from the gold and their crowns and their jewelry and their outfits, makeup was about making sure you stood out because you were royalty and you had lots of money and wealth and you wanted people to know it. And so again, this is before she has her wig on, this lady is applying her eye makeup. And then even, I don't know if any of you have ever seen the 1963 film Cleopatra starring Elizabeth Taylor. Obviously for this movie, they really accentuated her eyes as part of the film, you know, reflecting the heavy influence of eye makeup in the ancient Egyptian times. So now, when you are ready for your eye makeup, what you are gonna wanna do is, again, if you have no idea where to start, it's your face, you can use any color you want, but if you're wondering, well, what would look best on my face? You can go by your eye color. And actually, according to an article with, a Vogue article, various makeup artists from this Vogue article that they interviewed, they said you can go by the color wheel. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna find your eye color, so mine is brown, and you're gonna wanna go directly across, and in that general direction, those are the colors that will complement your eye color. Like mine would be blue, blue violets, violets. Those of you who have green eyes, if you go directly across, you're looking at like red violets, some reds. If you have blues, you're getting into like the browns and golds. And so that's a good way to figure out where to start with eyeshadow. Now, you're gonna choose your eyeshadow palette, and the first thing you're gonna do, here's mine. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna find, to make this easy when you start out, you're gonna wanna choose 3 shades from your eyeshadow palette. You're gonna wanna choose a light shade, a medium shade, and then a dark shade. And so your light shade is gonna go all over your eyelid. You're gonna pack that down all over your eyelid. Your medium shade is going to go in the crease. And then your darkest shade is gonna go in the corner of your eye and then on the bottom lash line. And so we have conquered our eyeshadow, and now we are on to another fun part, which is eyeliner. And there are eyeliner pencils, there's liquid eyeliner, all kinds of different things. So what you're gonna wanna do with your eyeliner is you're just gonna wanna tight line your top eyelash line. And then as you get used to that, or when you feel like venturing out or feeling more confident, you can add your wing. And so the next step, or the final step in an everyday makeup look, would be your mascara. And I love mascara, it's my favorite. And so you get your mascara, and what you'll do is you'll start at well, first of all, I prefer to curl mine. You know, if you're not comfortable yet, you don't have to, but I like to curl mine, especially mine are kind of straight. I like to curl mine. It gets them good and ready for the mascara, and then mascara kind of sets it and leaves that curl intact. So you'll take your mascara, you'll start at the base, and you'll wiggle out, or you'll do upward strokes. Whenever I do other women's makeup, especially girls that are going to prom and that aren't really used to mascara and kind of freak out, what I have them do is and you can do this to yourself, I tell them, I say, okay, open and then close, open and then close. And that's an easy way to get used to it, having something that close to your eye. And so the final step of a basic everyday makeup would be your lips. And so you'll want to start with a lip liner. I just feel like even if you don't want to do a bold lip, I feel like a lip liner that is close to your natural lip, at least it will keep your color from bleeding out. So you'll want to line your upper and lower lip just along or just even barely outside your natural lip line, and then you'll want to fill it in with your lip color and your lip application of choice. There's glosses, there's liquid lipsticks, there's lipsticks. And so that is it when it comes to your basic everyday makeup application. Now, of course, there's extras. There's eyebrow gels, eyebrow pomades to accentuate your eyebrows. There's false eyelashes. There's highlighting and contouring. You can go on and on. But this was your basic everyday, get you started with makeup. And you can make it your own, and then you can venture out into the extras. But what I want you to take from this is putting on makeup may seem overwhelming at first, but if you guys can remember these steps and break them down, I think you'll feel confident and you'll be mastering your makeup in no time. And what I also want to add is makeup does not have to be a mask. I want you guys to be able to just showcase your already naturally beautiful faces. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to cover anything up. You girls are all already beautiful. Just use it to have fun and enhance your makeup. And the most important thing is, I hope when you start applying your makeup every day that you get that same exciting feeling that you got when you were a little girl, putting on your mom's lipstick, putting on the pink blush that came with the purse and the high heels. So thank you guys so much.